Okay, cutscene. Make sure not to skip.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Bad juju. Cutscene's a bit meaningless, some of them, it seems. Maybe in small parts doesn't mean much. Put it all together, I guess it would mean a lot more. The white shoe slen. It's always an item of clothes, right? Red lipstick, stocking, white shoe. What's the second one? A bus. Public transport. She looks wasted as well, like all the others. He's being sensible, not driving. I said about being sensible. Jesus Christ, how much do you have to be like that? Doesn't even know where she is.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration.
Why?
Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin.
Ah.
A nice show we try.
For his happy someone else has been murdered.
The gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now.
Wait, was that one of the people we put away?
Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Was it one of the ones we put away or someone else's?
Skipper,
I keep losing track of people's names and terrible at remembering names.
Now, boys, we all know how many
Door
imbeciles
knocking
have
all
confessed
morning.
in the short
But I
case.
gotta make in the car in
Great
the
people
end.
will let us know in good time.
Oh, there's so many voices going on right now. Can we one at a time?
Bodies keep piling up. Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
I didn't follow any of that because they've got like how many people talking then? Conversations?
Greetings from sunny California. I just want to stop.
Wow, look at this. Just like the UK at the moment. Right, where we go? Is this one close to us too, like the others? Yeah, kinda, I guess.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off
I mean,
the
they are,
streets
though,
is
aren't
more
they?
important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs.
But what if the minnows are
Sometimes
innocent?
You just gotta make first base.
There's no point in solving them by solving them with innocent people. That's not solved. That's unsolved.
That guy there will lead us up.
Who? Oh. The body got moved, I guess, onto a park again, right?
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, Pony. You're used to seeing them. You're the gig when you're working homicide, Phelps.
Careful. Guy's just done his wishbone. Is that pumping oil?
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
It's very dark for 11:47 a.m.
Will do, detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
What a shock!
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Lunch
This one's dressed.
Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
Why?
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
No, it means something.
Silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
It normally is. You sure you've not found it yet? Yeah, it must mean something that she's dressed. Maybe not like a slut. Maybe only undresses the sluts. That's nothing. Oh, never mind.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label.
Why is that
Superior
important?
Laundry Services, F1363.
Track her whereabouts? No ring. Maybe that's why she's dressed. Not married. Okay. The other arm? Anything? No. No jewelry missing at all that we know of. Okay, the chest? No, look at the chest. There's nothing here. Did I miss something? Sorry. I've been smoking weed. Okay.
Seems irrelevant.
No. B. Footprints? What was that? They're not really in the floor properly, are they?
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Size? Guys? What's size? Any size? Tire tracks. These aren't really helpful.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Wow. Is that helpful? Is there anything else? What's this? Monday? Is that it? A, B, C? This is nothing to go on at all. Okay, telephone. Who's this? Why is the music so suspenseful? Relative?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block.
Oh, okay.
This lady thinks she has something for us.
Well done.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
Doing my job for me.
Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
There's no houses here. What do you mean? Suspicious persons. Did you see anyone?
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
That's too early. That awful hobo. I mean, this sounds rude, but why would that be a liar?
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Hobo leader? King of the hobos?
You've been a big help.
Of course.
Is it?
Anything I can do.
I mean, maybe he saw something.
I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
I mean, it's happening quite often. It's not a shock, really, is it? Okay, telephone. Again. Try telephone again. Yeah, early evening, too early. We're at 2 a.m. Time of death.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help you, detective?
How can I help, detective?
What are you wearing?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment.
I don't understand why this is helpful.
Superior Laundry Services. 1260 West 1st Street.
Oh, I guess maybe they would have an address.
Hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill.
Just a moment, detective.
Right, they'll know who she is. Get an ID.
There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Aight.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Love you. Bye. Who first? An ID? Like ID or another witness, isn't it, I think? So just go down the list. Let's go down the list. I don't think it matters.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it.
Uh-huh.
This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all
Maybe.
the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Yeah, he's not wrong, but it's just very suspicious that it's always women, always found in a park. Strangulation. I can't believe how dark it is for midday.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks.
White bucks? What does that mean? Alright, get out of the way. Hello? Who's the owner?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case.
Don't say hello.
Labels came up.
Rude.
1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need...
He's... Alright, keep an eye on him.
You wrote the number down on that dress.
What was it? F1 what? Shit, I've forgotten. What was it? F1 clues? Laundry label is what? F1363. 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 Okay. T. Darrelson. There we go. Got an address.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's go to the hobo cab first. Then her house.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
He might be a witness. 12:18 p.m.
Always bother. Leave me alone. I fought.
Excuse me?
I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You
Why are we
know him?
talking to this guy?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the old lead.
Well, no, just go to the bridge. Right, oh, there they are. Wow, there's a whole village of them. Where's the biggest tent? That's probably where he is, right?
Did you read about that woman who stabbed her husband, then pushed him in front of a car?
These guys are gossiping about a crime. Can I talk to you?
When's America
No?
the cop that talking about
In here? This looks quite big. Hello?
You can't do this.
Oh, hello, what's this?
Not everything here is going to be ruined.
You think one of these fought with me in my squad? Is this your house? No? I would have thought that's where he lived, because that's the biggest one. Who can I talk to? Anyone? I can't talk to anyone. Okay, go to her house. Maybe come back.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Nordic? Right. 1:15 p.m. Still dark as fuck. What's going on in the background? In the garden? Any signs of a break-in? Like the other places? Repairing a boat? Okay, there's children here. Knock knock. Please. Open up.
Hello?
Hiya.
Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
Well, she's
My wife
dead.
went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
Oh, I'm
We
not
were out at a
certain.
friend's
Right.
place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Right, the shoes are
Come in,
missing.
Mr. Terrellson.
Or one of them is, right?
We have some rather bad news.
Oh, got that walk from the door to the sofa.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Just tell him at the door.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Must be hard news to give. Do you think it's better that you're so emotionless?
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Or not? Okay.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's going to be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrellson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Well, he could have some other criminal activity here.
Want to hear something funny, Terrellson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
He didn't do that though, did he? We got a bar?
Need to check if she was a regular.
Why? He says she was at a party, no? The frame is down. Argument.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
There's always some sort of conflict between the husband and the person who's been killed. Here's a bag. Or one of them.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Yeah. Hers is missing, right, from the crime scene. Telephone for what? An address for the pub? Okay, do another sec. The kids' room? Would there be anything in the kids' room? What is this?
Maybe.
It's just like candy. Oh, there's a sailor, right? Going around tying people up with the rope. This guy likes boats. Interesting. Boats outside. Maybe I should have a look at that. Yeah, more matches. It's the same thing. We just found that.
Bar again. Someone must be real.
Yeah, regular visitors. Mm-hmm.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Letters. What is this? What does that say?
No good to me.
What does it say? Remember food for the needy. Oh, does she give to the hobos?
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Interesting. Maybe one of the hobos did kill her. Another bag.
So she went out without her handbag?
Anything in here? Lipstick.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Maybe that's why she had no writing on her. Maybe it is just unrelated. Was this?
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Yeah, well, we already know her ID. It's not really necessary, is it? Shoes? They're dirty. That could have just been from him being outside in his own garden, though. Size 8s, though. And they were boots, right? Identified in the crime scene? Or just shoes? Oh. Shirt is wet.
Ours was out in the rain last night.
Yeah, it was also raining when we left the police station, though, right? It doesn't mean that we killed them. Okay, let's look at the boat. There's nothing. Oh, yeah, no, there is. Rope. Oh.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Yeah, but then everything else sort of falls into place nicely too, doesn't it, on the other cases? So, you think you find something and it probably isn't anything. All right. I guess that's it outside. Let's have a chat first, I guess.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Teresa. Is that her name? That was her name, right? T. Terrell. Yeah. Okay. Do you know who might have killed her?
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No.
My wife.
Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life.
Mother Teresa giving food for the hobos. Well, I think he's telling the truth there.
So you
or not.
Anyone who would want her dead.
Sorry. Did I miss something? Looks like a match with the... Wait, Teresa, do you have any idea anyone would want to hurt her? No, everyone loves Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her. Was it a doubt? I don't think I have proof to say no for that, right? Whoops.
No, I don't.
Whoops. What's your alibi?
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Didn't have a fight? No. The picture was down in the bedroom. Would that be proof or lie, do you think?
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party?
I don't have proof that he left the party. Okay, it's probably a doubt.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Also, was the picture frame even there? All my evidence?
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Yeah.
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night, she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes.
In the middle of the road.
Down on North Beaudry Avenue.
Yeah.
Baron's Bar.
Okay, got a timeline.
She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Did you pick her up, though? Her state of mind? He did pick her up.
Was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
The picture frame must have been on there this time. I mean, this is obviously not true. Did I glaze through it?
Happy marriage, Lars.
Yeah.
I think you're lying, and you would like to get it off your chest.
You telling me my wife was unhappy? What proof do you have of that?
I mean, this isn't real proof. It could have even fell over, right? The picture frame. Where is it? Why is it not here? Did I not add that to my list of evidence?
Sorry. My mistake.
Hawks.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing.
Dancing?
We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying.
Oh, that's reasonable.
She storms out.
Isn't it?
Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well.
That's quite selfish.
I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
They've already booked a sitter tonight, and she can't then very well say she wants to go out dancing, can she? She needs to go home. When was the last time you spoke to her?
When was the last time you saw your wife?
My wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
He's not breaking eye contact, but the boots with the mud on them, could they be proof of a lie here? Or the wet shirt? When I looked at the wet shirt, it said it looks like he went out in the rain last night, right? Maybe that could have just been coming home from the car, but it was soaked. Let's try it.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
The wet jacket?
You were out in the rain.
Yeah.
You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
I wonder if the boots would have worked
I
as
stayed a
well.
little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me.
Ooh.
Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
So the wife isn't unfaithful this time.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
Maybe that's why the clothes are on?
Mac. If you give
Is it
me
the husband?
garage, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Who's unfaithful?
We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Can we check the brunette? We can ask her to double check, no? Alright, let's get an address for the bar.
Operator, give me dispatch.
That's what this is for, right? What do you want to send to?
Putting you through
No.
now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm.
Oh, this is the guy who threw the party.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
Okay. That's how we're going to confirm the alibi, that's fine. What do we do in the meantime? Just wait for that?
Appreciate your time, sir.
Oh, the bar. Right, let's go to the bar.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like a lie. Wait, because he tried lying and then he told the truth about possibly cheating. So I think that's truth. The boat and the rope is suspicious, though. Baron's Bar, 1:33 p.m. Still dark as fuck. Okay, guys, in we go.
Thank you, waitress.
Gents, drink?
Not quite.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough.
It's busy.
It's about Teresa Terrellson.
How do you know?
I heard about it on the radio.
Oh,
They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again.
who's saying that? Who's leaking this?
Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Yes, I'm the detective here, okay? Not you. When did you last see her?
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Okay, that tracks, I think. Right? Why would he lie about that at 10:30? Don't know, there's nothing to say that's wrong, is it? Time of death's at 2 a.m. She left her party at 8:30, so she was here for 2 hours. That would make sense.
On foot? In a car?
Bus.
Bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
What, she got kept in the bus?
I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
He's very nosy. Okay. Helpful, though.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Oh, cool. And the second question? Oh, there's more. Vagrant male suspect. What, the hobo?
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
Why would he allow him in the bar? Exactly. Oh.
Nothing to fit that description.
You serve bums? No, he's lying. That's a doubt then, I guess.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her. Promising to...
Don't care about it that much then, does he?
Look at these guys.
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
The hobo had an army picture, right?
The other guy is Richard Bates.
Master Bates?
Sitting
Dick
in the
Bates?
back right now. Red polo shirt.
Okay, cool. Talk to him. The camp? Why am I questioning about this?
Idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Really? Oh, fuck off. Doubt.
She was murdered. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating?
Why did he answer like that?
Watch it, pal.
Was it truth?
Thank you for your help, Mr. Bluff. We'll take it from here.
Look at that proof it is a liar, right?
No problem.
Nah, I couldn't have.
This is Bates.
Don't run.
That's him.
LAPD.
He's gonna run.
Make me chase you, shit.
The thing is, that the way they're talking and pointing at him, you would run anyway, wouldn't you?
Food wasn't great, but you're nice.
Bates, we just want to talk.
Oh, I was gonna get hit.
Come on, got a ride. Get in and drive.
We're gonna nick this guy's car? Thanks.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered. We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh, shit. Your hat fell off, I think, out the window.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
I'm sorry, there's a bit of like a square wall. I thought I could go over the hump.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Yeah, but where's he running?
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Jesus, careful with the shots. Oh.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
But the voice slides repeating a little bit, aren't they? I can't get his... Okay. No? Ooh.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Oh, well done. That's the first time I've seen him actually do that.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Out. Out. Get out.
Show me your hands.
That's weird.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this?
No. When did you last talk to Teresa?
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
Is it?
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Is his face messed up? What stupid he has a stupid face. I don't see why it's messed up. Looks fine. I guess it's a doubt, is it?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away.
Maybe she was unfaithful.
Salty had the same idea.
Okay, what did you do after?
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Okay, you're lying again.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On
Right.
Sexual assault.
Wow.
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk.
It's not the same as murder, though.
Traffic jumps in with the broad.
Okay.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Also, if you're on parole and you do like Grand Theft Auto, surely that means you go back into
He's a
jail.
material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
If it's a case of like putting the crime on someone at the end, though, it's not going to be that great. Right, what are we ringing? APB?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Okay.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry?
Yeah, double check the assault.
A sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective.
Thank you.
I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case.
Oh, he's handed himself in?
Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help.
Okay, is seeing a taxi driver relevant then? What we got? What are we doing? Just that? Yeah, okay. Alright. We're waiting on things to come back though. So if it is a case of putting it on someone, don't do it, right? Delay, which is what I should have done last time when I put the crime on that man from Heroes.
At car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now
Okay.
west on 7th Street.
Sure.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The
That's
cab
very
driver
fast.
might tie this whole thing together.
Mhm.
You're right.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
I'm here, unless he's... Has it changed, his location?
Where's that cab got to now?
Oh shit, it has. He's on the move. No, this is the current destination. There's nothing here.
11K, further
Oh,
on
okay.
your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north.
I got him. I got him. I got him. Thank you.
3591. That.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor.
Uh-huh.
It was all over.
All right.
She wasn't having any of it.
Okay.
She said she just wanted to dance.
Okay.
He had that look in his eye.
Maybe that's why the clothes were left
Where
on.
did you drop them off?
And no writing?
The Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
The ballroom? So she did go dancing with him. Or she like just brushed him off and went by herself, and then there's some random guy waiting for her afterwards. No evidence between two of these guys to really say that it was them. I'd like to be able to track down this hobo, would be nice. Perhaps he is the hobo, right? Because he's an army guy. There's one point that was said when the army guys come back, they end up having their wives like cheat on them or something whilst they're gone. Maybe he has like a grudge on women since then, and so he's like going to kill all that are unfaithful. Maybe he found this one to be faithful, so he didn't humiliate her in the murder. Or this one's not connected. Okay, Central Police Station, 3:29 p.m. The thing is, if those flashbacks are not just like stand-ins for the person who actually did it, it doesn't look like a hobo, does it? It was too well dressed.
An interview too.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Right, we're going with two then, are we? Is there no one in one? The other guy's not in one.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
He's actually in his
You know why
uniform.
you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
Okay.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Let's learn a bit more first before we automatically believe you. Contact with Teresa?
You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Okay, this isn't true. Sorry, let's read past that again. You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive? I got a 24-hour pass. Fine. That's where you met her. Sure, we had a couple of drinks. Is that a lie? That's where they met her? She didn't get there to... Well, it doesn't matter what time she got there, if she was there before her, does it? Time is 2 a.m. I've got some times here. Cab reporter says picking up Teresa and male companion, which was that was later than that, right? Because she left her party at 8:30. Oh yeah, I was meant to like talk to someone and confirm the other guy's alibi. Where is he? Is he in the other interview room? This must be a doubt.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
That's what the cabbie said. You actually went in there with her then, did you? Incident with Bates. Yeah, the other guy that you apparently hit.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
But once again, this isn't true. Is there another doubt? Right? You had a fist fight with Richard Bates, which is true. You met the guy as a creep. You should take a look at him for this. I mean, I am looking at him. I guess it's a doubt for more information.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure.
White Knight.
You're a shining example of chivalry.
Uh-huh. Milady. Movements prior to murder?
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
Yeah, she just wanted to dance. This, again, is not true, but I don't have any proof of his movements after that, right? Yeah, this is another doubt, I guess. Yeah, dropping off at the Crystal Ballroom, and you got picked up from the bar, but I don't know what happened afterwards, right? Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, do I? So a doubt?
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30.
She got murdered half hour later.
She fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off, and I stayed on it downtown.
Okay.
After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro.
Okay.
The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of
New clue.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
He's also kind of drunk by the looks of the flashback. Cab ride with her?
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
Just trying his luck. What's that smirk? Bus route. I mean, driver testifies to dropping Teresa and quitting there. It's another doubt then, is it?
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do.
Honest.
Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand rub. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
Ooh.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Okay, it's just a dick, but it's fine.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective.
Can I talk to someone else? There's someone else here. I swear someone else said they came into the
Got
station.
a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Interesting. There was also a note about giving food to the homeless, right? There is like a connection there.
Pedro and check his locker.
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
God, this is quite layered, this one.
1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Okay, I guess we're leaving. Maybe that guy who had the party hasn't came in yet, right? I swear they said he was at the station. I guess not. Maybe I misheard. Yeah, bus depot
3
first.
suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
Hello?
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game breaking up at midnight.
Oh, okay.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Patrol.
That confirms the alibi, no?
Have them bring him in.
KGPL,
Or not,
we
yeah.
have Lars Terrellson picked up.
Right, yeah, because there's 2 hours still from time of death after the party ended. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes to 3. I guess I'm going to talk to a bus driver and confirm if he saw anything, right? Confirm the alibi of the sailor too. Anyone followed her off the bus? Maybe.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip.
Where's that hat?
Where are you boys headed today?
Your mum's.
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute.
It's like an airport.
Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
We're going to go question him at work. Oh my god, what is this? Right. I have to locate it. Oh, what? You're kidding. Can't you just, like, radio him in? Don't they have radios? Have I got to do this manually?
Should have asked for it. No, we're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Please don't tell me.
We have a siren.
Oh my god. So the bus isn't here. Please don't tell me I have to do that manually. Okay, it's on the map with the red line, good.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
I don't think so. I think we do find this fun. We're not actually on like a time limit, right? We're not losing time by chasing up a dead lead, right? Shit! Sorry.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife, Phelps.
Oh, Rusty.
I wish I drove round the other way because I have not seen a single bus. To be honest with you, this is poor public service, isn't it? Why are buses not coming more often? How much of this have I done? Like half of it, I think. Right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. I should have gone the other way.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
No, we haven't.
We'll be chasing it all night.
We haven't, because I've already been round halfway.
This is starting to grate a little.
You know, whatever happened to the joys of living?
Sorry.
Hey!
Sorry. Can you continue? I interrupted with the car accident. No?
You know,
Oh,
whatever
okay.
happened to the joys of rigorous search? Dogged police work, you know?
They went out the window about 2 blocks ago.
Hey, this could be a Cole Phelps I'll grow to love.
Don't count on it.
I've near enough done the whole route. I swear to God, if it's already back at the bus depot, I've literally done a whole circle. What? It wasn't going around whilst I was going around. That's impossible. I can't believe that. Do I continue doing a lap?
No, you should have gone around the other way. We would have run into the bus by now if you'd gone the other way.
Okay, I'll go around the other way.
That at the time.
A good detective depends on his gut, and yours has just been found wanting.
Shut up.
Well, your gut clearly wants for nothing, Rusty. Though from the look of it, its main request is beer.
Beer and convictions, Phelps. Beer and convictions.
I don't know if this is, again, making it longer, if I should have just continued going around the same way. But him saying that is making me think maybe I should go this way. Ugh.
There's the bus, Cole. Turn
Where?
on the siren and pull her over.
Where?
Cole!
Where? I don't see it. Is it off the bus route? I don't know where you're looking, mate. Is the bus invisible? Ah, here we go. How did he see that so far? That's stupid.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
I can't believe that took so long to find.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right.
It's very observant to remember that.
Downtown,
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
on California Street.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
It's the hobo. It's the hobo man. Isn't it? Maybe this one's unrelated.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our
Yeah.
starting point.
I'm gonna
Prime
call for some
suspect.
backup. These bows hate cops.
Maybe he's there now. Oh, it's got him the shotty. Disfigured face? Does he have this? Okay, yeah, it does. Ex-Marine or Army, right? We already learnt.
LAPD.
He's shutting the door.
We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. We need to hold out for the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Down, Phelps.
Do I not have a gun?
Share. We need to fight for it.
I can't believe that guy has just killed people with a shotgun when they were like coming to get him with their fists.
What do you think, you're Joe Louis?
Okay, suspect is down. Is that it? Wow, that was easy.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
Are we taking that truthful?
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
I wouldn't take that as his real name. That looked like a fake name. Sounded like a fake name. Yeah, this is his house. I've already looked in here. There's a newspaper here now, though.
Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Yeah, is there any other new clues? Yeah, the rope. Wow. Again, though, it's just like it's so openly there for you to find easily.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa chin.
It's too many coincidences with like murder weapons and victims and all the other cases, and then people's homes have the weapons and everything there just laid openly. Alright, let's have a little flashback wherever this is. Missing morphine. Cops say goons fight in dope war.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
It's interesting that it goes between this guy and his psychiatrist. Two dodgy guys. How are they going to link up into our story?
We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors. But they've been moving it on to people, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem
Was this like a vet just trying to make some money?
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney?
A moral
Can't just wave
criminal?
a magic wand and clean up your mess.
That's why he didn't also accept a buyout by gangsters. So maybe this guy is kind of okay.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
Yeah, these are theirs, I guess. Old squad mates?
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Okay. Okay. Maybe there's some morality with those guys. The psychiatrist definitely not. After we also saw him like egg on an arsonist. Which, to be fair, we're going into both drugs and arson at some point, which is interesting. That may be how they link up. Wait, what's that? Is this hers? That's her initials, isn't it? What's that?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Why does he have this? Right. This guy's prime suspect number 1, murder weapon and her belongings in his little shit house. Okay. Home, James.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. We can charge the bum with murder.
He's got a murder weapon in his house. He's got his belongings in their house. It seems like from the note that I found in their kitchen that she gives food to the needy. So I think that's the connection. It's strange, though, that wouldn't come up as an evidence to note down. Maybe like he fancied her and she like rejected him because he was rejecting quite a few guys that night and he didn't like it. Okay.
We're going this way.
I want to put him down in 1 round.
Interview 1? Okay, go this way, then what? You just stop? This guy? Where are we going? Holding cells? There is a lineup here. No, that's interesting. I guess at some point we'll be doing a lineup. Interview 1?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The badge picture.
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Ah.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower.
Yeah,
detail.
shot at the back, you
Kind of a
explode
gun
into flames.
weight like that on a man's shoulders.
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Good cop, bad cop. Motive.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
What do we do here? Do we go with the murder weapon we found? Bloodstained rope piece, right? Rope matching ligature mark on victim's neck. Yeah, it's got to be that.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrellson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
I do. Like, he's so confident that he doesn't have this in his house. Like, I would find that. Maybe he doesn't know, right? Someone's put it there.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
I don't know, he's being quite cocky though, isn't he? Contact?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places.
This guy.
I go where I please.
Face. Oh, sorry, what was this? A bus driver dropped her near your camp. Why did you take her up to the hill? Which hill? I go where, please? I mean, that's not going to be a lie then, is it? It's going to doubt.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Jesus Christ. This can't be the actual serial killer, can it? Alibi?
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
Okay, again, not truthful. But I don't think I have proof of you not being there. Where were you around 2 a.m. last night again? I say like you have her stuff? I don't know. What happens when you say lie?
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this.
Yeah, this will work, right? If you have nothing to link you, yeah, go ahead, pass.
We have you cold, Ackerman.
Nice.
Her purse and the ballroom ticket were in your lean-to. Tell us why you did it.
I kill because people need killing. That's what I was trained to do.
I mean, it's a confession.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Whether it really was him or not, he's just insane. There's no one else that we know of. It's more this guy than any of the other guys that we put in jail for the other ones.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen.
Oh, I've given them excuse to get rid of the hobo problem.
You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Why don't you put us on the serial killer cases? Oh, wait, we already are. Seriously, what are those other two people doing? Now I've got the letters coming to them. That's pretty good, right? Only 2 wrong. Yeah, nice. 5 stars. Okay. Next.